Okay, so this is a quick tutorial of getting started in your Reclaim hosting account and working with the cPanel, which is the sysadmin space of your hosting account so that you can do your first task, which is to install WordPress. The cPanel on your account is going to list one account and one domain. I have a number of different accounts I use with them. So I'm going to click on one of my domains and we're going to work with that. And so you're going to see slightly different things. The cPanel is the kind of user interface that is to work on a lot of different things within a hosting account. All right, we're going to be focused on one, which is to install WordPress in a minute, but it's important to recognize that there's all sorts of things that you can do because this is a real system manager's account. And if you are a communications technology student or a student that's interested in web design and development and want to use a lot of these are going to be important. Like you can see, for example, I'll just show you one, the file manager. This is a list of all the public files in my space that involves WordPress installs and samples I use for a lot of different things. Because it's a server and it has space and you can put stuff on it, not just install your instance of WordPress. You can actually create an email account associated so you can have my name at mydomainname.com. So technically that's a possibility, and there's a lot of other things that you can do in this space. But for now, we're going to stick to being focused on installing our application WordPress. I'm going to click on WordPress. And it's going to bring up this installation menu. All right, I'm seeing it shows I have a lot of installations, 5. You should see 0 at the moment. All right, and I'm going to say, hey, I want to install this application. Now there's a couple things that you want to pay very close attention to. Right now it's saying write to this domain name, which I'm not going to use because there's already an installation there, and then it says directory parentheses optional. What this means is if I leave this word blog here, the domain name is going to be this. It's not going to be rescuethepresent.net. In order to get to the site, it's going to be rescuethepresent.net/blog. So if you don't want the word blog there, you must remove this, okay? It must be blank so that the installation, so when you go to the site, rescuethepresent.net or whatever your domain name is, you go right to your site, all right? So that's the first one. Make sure this is blank if you don't want it there. But I have to add one because I'm going to create test because this is a test installation. The next one that's important is we're going to scroll down and you're going to see it gives a default user administrator username and a default password. The username, more importantly, is the one that you want to change. So I'm going to create test admin. And this can be any username. This is a new WordPress, and I'm going to create this password, which I'll say is something I can remember and is relatively unique. And it says it's actually relatively soft. And then your email is important. The rest don't worry about. You don't have to worry about the website title or the website tagline because those you can change later. The username, the password are permanent to this installation, and the location is permanent to this installation. They can be fixed. They can be changed. But those things you should set correctly so you don't have to change them later. They aren't as easy to change as just the name of your site and its tagline. And then I click on install, and we wait. We have our classic, spinning, stuff is working in the background, computers have stuff to do. And it's asking me to save this. I'm not going to save. And it says, it's showing, I'm seeing a lot of different installations, so you won't see all these things. You're going to see the one that's installing now, and mine's almost done. And when it's complete, what you're going to see is the URL and then the URL of the site, and I'll click on that, and you'll see a blank blog. Hello world! It's a blank blog ready to be edited. And every WordPress blog, the login, just like ct101.us, it's the name of the site /wp-admin. Now, you can always get there through Reclaim Hosting. If you want to get to your admin of your blog through Reclaim Hosting, that's fine, because this will automatically, when you click on it, the login URL from Reclaim Hosting, it's going to automatically log you in, because you're proved you're the admin of the site because you're credentialed by being in the server of the site. But if I'm going to directly to the site, it's going to do this, just like I'm used to. I can use my username or my email, whichever I want, and then create the login with the username and password I just created, all right? And I'm in. And this should look familiar because you've done a WordPress installation, all right? And I'm going to stop there.